coding and every other thing and doing your project. So just follow along as we just do this. So the first thing you need to do is to get some app. So I would like you to come to this website. The first app is Termius TE. So you come to this link, Git. So GitHub, you can check the description section. I will drop the link there. GitHub /Sandbox app, then releases. So you come to this link, then when you click on the link, this is what you are going to have. You are going to have version 0.118.0. So you click on this. So when you click on it, it will bring up the versions that are available. And so let me just go back. So just try to navigate around here. So let me just go back a bit now. So just scroll down, you will see the different versions that have been coming. So we have version 0.180. So just download this one that says APK. So when you click on it, to be downloaded to your phone. So the next thing that you do is you come to your download on your phone. So let's just check. Let's quickly check. So you come to your download, and then when you come to your download, you see the Termius app. So this is mine that I downloaded. So when you click on it, it's going to install the Termius app. So I already have Termius installed, so I won't be doing that again. So let's just go. So when you do the installation, when the installation is complete, then go to your phone and then look for the Termius app and just click on it. So let's just click on the app. So this is Sandbox. So it will load up, and then when it comes up, so the next thing that you can do is you need to update it. So first thing that you need to do is to do apt update. So update, you need to update it. So just click on this, it will load and then it will update it. Then when that is done, you do apt. So it might request that you select yes to install some things. I've done this before. So after the apt update, you also do apt upgrade. So you also do upgrade. So after you do the upgrade, so it will ask you yes for some downloading and some installation. So now after you have done this, for you to have a safe trip, there are many things that are not yet done. So unlike your Sandbox or the web terminal on the server, a lot of things are already installed there, but here you are going to be installing some things by yourself. Let me just show you one, though I've installed some here already. So let me just show you. Let me say I want to open a file with Nano. Nano is one of the text editors that is available for an Ubuntu user. So let me say Nano file. So okay, so I have Nano installed already. I just want to show you this. So let's say we are trying to use an editor that is not available. To tell you that it's not yet there, that you should install it. So after this, you need to install Vim. So you need to install Vim. That's VI. You need to install Vim. So that's one of those things that you need to do. So these are so you just do package. Let me increase so and do it will always tell you how you go about it. It can be package as pkg package install let's say vim, that's a vi. So normally I already have that install. So at the same time, so it will check and then it will install. So those ones that you should install include so install vi or vim. Then also you can install nano. You can install both vim and nano, they are text editors. So you install man, that's the manual for your runnings. So those are just, so normally if you want to do anything and then it's not available, just do install. So you just do package install or package install, so it will install it. So I just install vim now. So just do pkg install whatever you want to install, so that you can have those tools that you have available on your web terminal. So having said that, so the last thing that you need to do is to grant storage. So it's to grant storage. So one of the ways you can get that done is to just come say, so before you do that, normally if you try to open some stuff, it will not allow you based on what you are doing. So let me just check this out. So this just enter this, just input this, but before you do this, you need to go and give storage access for Termius in your phone settings. So you just come to your phone settings and then come to phone settings, come to app or wherever you can find your app or permission. So just come here, permission manager. You come here, permission manager, and then, or you can just click on it since we have it here, or you can use this, see all the app. So let's click on that. So you just come to where we have Sandbox, and then what you do is to look for it, and then you just click on it. So this is Termius, so you just click on it, and then we have, so you just, when you do that, you click on permission. So when you click on permission, you will see, so you need to allow it before it is denied. So let me just click, so allow or deny. So if you click on deny, it will not have access to the storage, but click on allow. And by doing this, so after you do this, then you can now come back to your terminal, and then you do Termius. So you just input this, so Termius setup storage. So just input this as you have it here, Termius setup storage. So and really you do that, so it will ask you for a yes if your storage is set up. This will allow you to access documents on your phone. So without doing this, you won't be able to do that. So that is much like this. So just play with it. So let me just say man ls. So I'm trying to ask for the so exactly. So this is what I was talking about. So I want to check for the manual for ls. So I just input man ls. So I'm saying you should give me the manual for ls, that is list. So and you see what we have is not what the program man is not installed. So as you have it here, the program man is not installed. Install it by executing package install man. So if you want to use anything it's not there, so just do package pkg install man. So if I do this now, it will check it out and then install the manual from any position possible. So now I can now do man ls. So this is the manual for ls. So you can see it now. So that is how much you go about everything. To exit this, you just press Q. So that is it, guys. So I will be doing for the other one, or let me quickly join that. So the second app, as we talk about it, is this app Termius. So to get that, so is this app Termius, Termius. So for that, just go to your Play Store, so wherever that translates to on your phone. So just go to your Google Play or whichever store you have on your phone. So search for the app Termius. So why we didn't download the Sandbox app from the Play Store is that the version that existed on the Play Store is much outdated. So you'll be needing to update and do a lot of setup, and then you might encounter some issue along the line. So that's why it's just good to go to the repository and download the latest version. So for Termius, you can just go with the one on the Google Play Store, on the Play Store. So just download it. Immediately you download it, then you have it on the phone. Now for the two apps, they have their advantage and, well, let's say their disadvantage. So the first thing you need to know, so for Termius, just emulate our terminal, as we have it in Linux or Ubuntu, any Linux environment. So you can just do what you want to do. So pwd, you can just do everything, and then it works and every other thing. So but our what's it called, for Termius is good to SSH into your terminal. So it's good to you can use it to SSH into your terminal, and by that I mean you can use it to hook up your Sandbox or your terminal, your web terminal, and then you can now use it. So you can see some setup that I have here. So when you download the app, this will not be available. So if I just do this now, so see what will happen. So it will just hook up my web terminal, and then I can use it straight up from here. I have full access to my web terminal, and then this is very stable, unlike, so this is my web terminal. So if I just go to the some you will see, or you will see so many things that we have here. Let me just do ls, so you can see some work that has been done before now. If I open, so I just completed the last project, so I'm still on it on this particular app. So if I go to low level programming, let me just ls, so you can see the number of projects that we have done so far. So most of the time I use this. If you have a very good phone, you can always use this to do all your projects as much as possible. So SSH, that means you can use it to hook up your web terminal. So here now I'm exactly on my web terminal. So let me just go back. So for you to set it up, the first thing that you need to do is you need to click on here, this left side. Then you can also work the same work that you do on Termius. You can do it here, but this is what you will have at the start. So you need to set it up. So it will ask you for SSH and every other thing. So to connect, this is what you need to do. So you just need to play with this a bit, so for you to get started fully. So because I've set it up a bit, so what you need to do is you come to, so you just, so let's see how I've already set up some. I want to set up another, let me see, this terminal. So you need to come and input your SSH here. So how do you get that? You come to your web terminal, or you come to your browser, you come to your project page. Don't mind me, I kind of have a lot of tabs open up, so don't be disturbed by that. So you will be doing that in very soon, if possible. So you come to any of your projects. So presently for us, we don't have the Sandbox available anymore. Just come down to any project that gives you access to the web terminal. Let me just open up any one. So let me just click on any. So let's use probably Git. So what you can just do is you come down. So just from your project, I'm sure you have access to the web terminal. Then see any space that you have, get a Sandbox. So when you click on this, or another way you can access this is you can just click on this side, then come to, so you can just go from here directly Sandbox. So if you click on this, you have access to a Sandbox. So two Sandboxes are two Ubuntu 20.04. You have access to two Sandbox, and then you can always use them. So what you do now, these are the credentials. These are what we need. So the first thing is you grab the host, just tap it once, it will copy it, and then you can come back here, then input it. By the time you paste it in, then you click on connect. So immediately you do that. So that's SSH. So it will ask you for username. Now come back and grab the username. So you can see the next information after the host is the username. You grab the username, copy it, and then you come back and then you paste it. And then you are good. Now it's connecting. So after that, it will ask you for password. Those are the three credentials that are on the interface. So you can see password. So for the password, you just click on it, and then it's copied. You come back to your Termius, then you paste it, and then you click on OK. So the next thing now, it will just move directly into our web terminal. So we have successfully entered into the web terminal. So you can mostly use this. So this gives you a lot of freedom, a lot of things. So you can always use it to do a lot, and then it makes everything very easy for you. So you can always come and work your project on your phone, and then but make sure that you have a system with you. So that being said, that's much all. Let me know if you have any question. You can drop your question in the comment section, and then if there's anything that you want to explain, you can just put it in the comment section. You can reach out to me directly. I will include some ways you can do that. And then lastly, for you to make things easy for you, so you can see my keyboard is very different. So you can download some keyboard where depending on the one that your choice finally. So I downloaded some. This is the one that came with my phone. So this is the one that came with the phone. So I downloaded more. So this Gboard is Google keyboard. So it has advantage. The coding keyboard is the one that our friends, our colleagues made for coding. So the voice typing, that one came with the phone. You just need to activate it if you will really be needing it. So Aka's keyboard, this also has its advantage. Each of these keyboard has advantage and disadvantage. So as time goes on, it will be annoying at some point, but as time goes on, you you will get used to any of them. So whichever one works for you. English next app, technical keyboard. So all this is just to have access to some keys like control, like alt, escape, like that, function key and others, because you might be needing it as you go along. So just look for any that work for you, and then you can just install it from your Play Store. So just go to your Play Store and then search for any of them. So and get any of them. So all of them is they are available on Google Play. So just install them. So you see I have this installed. So just check for coding keyboard and then you can install as much as possible. I have this installed. So that is it, guys. So if you have any question, so with this you can fully set up your phone for coding, and then well, as time goes on we'll be learning some other things. But if you really want to, if you need a guide on anything, so I've just shown you how to set up your phone for coding completely, especially for you are using a web terminal especially. So you can use this to just make things easy, and then you can do your work on the go. So that being said, guys, so thank you for the time, and then thank you so much, and then let me just hear from you. So that's it, guys. So have a nice time, and then